Hi, I'm Lois Vogel-Sharp. Today's December 14th, 2023. And I got this last night at 2:34. I was in the middle of watching a show and the Lord said to me that he has an emergency word to my people. I have an emergency word to my people. That's what he started to say to me. So I went and I got my pen and I just wrote this down. So we need to listen to what he's saying here. We thank you, Father, for your words. We thank you for telling us and giving us a heads up with what we need to know. And we rebuke the evil going on in Jesus, Yeshua's name. And when we went to start this video, it was 1240. That's death to life scenario, 124. You can go find it on my videos. I talk about it all the time. That's the death mode that America's in right now. But we will come back to life again. So this is what he says. This will be short and to the point, but you cannot ignore what I have to say. The enemy is on display and wants to take you down to the ground. He is on attack, and you are not to pull back. Back from what he wants to make you do. It's to pull back and refuse. Refuse to pray. Refuse to say what is right and what is wrong as he sings his warped song. You must rise up and speak with words of authority. It's a priority, and you cannot bend to his trend, but hold on to my words of truth against his acting aloof. And reject every time he comes in for the thrill to give you the chills. Know who you are. You're the sons and daughters of God. And you are to take a stand and not listen to man, but to my words against all that is absurd. Fight the good fight of faith. Make no mistake. And do not back down, but stand against Biden's crown. He's the one who will end up with the frown. Messing with the spirits from the men of renown. Listen to the spirit, hear it. That's a heavy word. Listen to the men of renown. If you don't know what the men of renown are, you need to go read Genesis, because that's the Nephilim spirits. All right, when the angels had sex with the women and they had children, those were called the men of renown. And right now, what's left of them after the flood is spirits. Nephilim demons, all right, whatever you want to call them. They're floating around influencing human beings who allow them because they're part human, all right, and they want to be human again, and they want to operate through human beings. So we must be very cautious and recognize when we see them in action, all right. Before I go, I'm going to be live this Sunday on Greg Norman's show, the One Source Network on YouTube, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. We're going to be talking about all kinds of things. My show tonight is on What Does God Think? 8 p.m. also Eastern Time. But I will be live Sunday Eastern Time. The show that I do, What Does God Think, is not live, but it comes out every 8 o'clock Eastern Time on Thursday nights. Every single Thursday night, What Does God Think? And the subject tonight actually will be, what does God think about giving of gifts? What does he think about all of it? So keep the prayers going. Don't stop praying. Don't draw back. We must go on attack against the enemy with the power and the fire of God and rebuke it in Yeshua's name, because he's coming in for the attack. He wants to stop us from speaking. He wants us not to be able to say what's truth from the Bible. But we cannot be silenced. We're the children of the Most High God. And we will speak and say what we have to say in Jesus, Yeshua's name. So I'm Lois Vogel-Sharp. Gary and I love you very much. And I'll be back when he sends me back again. God bless.